What's up? Who we got here? Sinvec, Exploding Corn, Annie 991. Ori Demos on my way to bed. Have a great stream. Hey, Ori Demos, thanks for dropping by. Pikachu, welcome. Dude, I saw that Balenciaga video. That was a really good video. Alright. So I said I was going to come back yesterday, and then I didn't do that. Oops. Well, I guess it's vitamin time. Got to start off every stream with our vitamins, right? Alright, so funny thing about today. I guess there was a meetup. You know, okay, so here's the situation. I feel like I ignored like every notification I got this week. Because apparently there was a meetup. And also Miss Patty is here in the Bay Area. And I just missed all of it. I kind of dropped the ball there. Oh, you know what? In this San Francisco Discord, I guess I don't have the gatherings role. Well, that's probably why. Alright. I just got the role. Alright. Here we go. Oh shit, we need the fire. Sorry about that, guys. My apologies. Oh shoot, we're almost done with this video. We're at the 9-hour mark. Alright, we're gonna go back to the beginning. Hope everyone's doing well. Everybody have a good Saturday? For me, it's just getting started. Cozy as fuck. There's an accent there. The fire reflecting on the arson case. RTX on. I gotta show the water, huh? I just need to have like a little bowl of water. Are they all chewables? Most of them. Not all of them. They're gummies. When you say chewables, I think about those powdery Flintstones ones. There's just a little puddle there, right? Chewables for chumps. Chewables are great. They're like candy. Snoopy Smells, welcome. Alright, so we got a few things on the agenda today. Okay. Excuse me. I want to... Let's do some film stuff. I gotta do some film stuff before we get started here. I think that's the key. Let's take care of this film stuff first. So, one of the first things you want to do is... Oh, I never showed the Sabrina Carpenter coverage. I posted one to my concert Instagram. not going to put this in my pocket. I'm going to end up dialing somebody. I can show that off. But I need to cut the film. A to B, welcome. I need to grab some sleeves. There we go. Holy, that's bright. All right, let's cover it up a little bit. It's funny too, because it's like it's doing that wavy thing. There. That was kind of crazy looking, huh? So hot right now. I know, we got the fire on and everything. It's crazy, right? Super hot. We got 5. I still need to develop. I'm still behind on developing film. I think I have 5 rolls, and they won't all fit in one tank because one of them is 120. Have you seen the Angry Mal HHKB? You mean the one with the full backspace? You mean the HHKB that's not an HHKB? Stitch Customs, welcome back, by the way. My bad. I know, I'm just, I'm bullshitting, you know. That's not HHKB. I need to brighten it up a little bit. The garbage strip. The strip is interesting, but the problem is the full backspace. It's like you had one job, you know? One job. That was it. Two, three, four, five, 6. So we just cut each of these long rolls into strips of 6 frames. That's all we do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, three, four, five, 6. Two, three, four, five, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We good. Alrighty. Is that Lightbox specific for imaging film? I bought it for this use, yeah. But I don't know. I'm not even sure that it's like that good. I feel like the color accuracy of it is weird. Speaking of, so one thing I want to do a little bit later is I want to scan at least one roll of film tonight. And I want to try changing the settings because I think there's a chance that still, even after all these discoveries I've made about scanning film, I think I'm still possibly doing things that are not quite right. Usually LED backlight doesn't have full CRI. Yeah, I can't imagine this is very close. So all I use it for right now is actually just seeing things, not seeing them accurately. That's what the one that I have underneath my scanning station is for. That one is a 95 CRI, which still isn't full, but you know, I think it's much. There's a better sense of accuracy on that one, I think. Time to rescan all 500 rolls again. Calexis, welcome. A to B. Yesterday was around 106.7. That's a little hot. Just a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna keep trying to figure things out. I definitely feel like we've come across some issues, even with some existing roles. So I think maybe what I'll do is go back. I'll go back and look at some of those existing roles, some of the roles that we've already scanned, and then just like do a select couple of frames and just see if what's gonna change. Just one example is we did an inversion on a cross-processed roll of film a little while back. Summer right now in the Philippines. The fact that it scans through the LEDs is also weird. It's probably not noticeable in person, but on streaming too. No, this definitely. I don't use this for actual film scans. That's a different one. So let me show you. Let me show this. That's different. So like. Hold up. Oh shit. I dropped something. But it's chill. Okay, this guy right here is different from this guy right here. Oh, it's scanning like a T. Yeah. Sorry, okay. Sinvec, by the way, welcome. It's too hot. How do you survive unless you're a lizard or something with lots of water? Water and AC, yeah. Gotta stay inside. It's probably the shutter speed of the camera. Yeah, it's something to that effect for sure. There's like a rolling shutter situation going on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I don't think I finished my complete thought a little bit earlier, but we did this cross-processed roll of film scans. It was that Eclipse. It's 2017. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there was one shot where I think like it was just too bright. Like the negative was too bright. I think I have to close the aperture a little bit more, or I have to decrease the shutter speed time. So we'll see. Epilepsy warning. Oh, synthetics. Welcome back. Thrash and Tony. Welcome back. How do you even get into film photography? Seems like a lot compared to using my mirrorless. I don't know. It's interesting. It's an interest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think in that comparison is like why get into keyboards? Seems like a lot of work. A lot of work compared to I don't know, just using the keyboard that came with your computer. All Hex, welcome. Little Chris, just want to stop by, say thanks for the kind words on the IC. Hey, dude, gotta get in, man. Gotta get in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guys, check out the OC62. HHKB is being offered. Have to sleep. Oh, All Hex, thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Also, if you're still there, I totally missed this meetup today. Totally just missed it. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh dear. 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what's crazy was that, so I take a shift every weekend at the food bank, right? That place is right next to the food bank. Like I don't know what to say. Like I didn't see the detail. I feel like I missed every notification this week. It's like a 5-minute drive, maybe tops. And I could have just went, but I just missed it. And I feel bad. I wanted to meet Patty. Oops. Yes, check out the OC62. Did you get to see her though? No. I mean, I was chatting with her just a minute ago, but you know, I don't know. I think by the time I wised up to like, you know, that there was a meetup and where people were, I think like the group was disbanding. So I'm just like, all right. And it sounds like there's some situation of early morning plans, so I'm not trying to you know, mess anyone's sleep up here, so have you seen the match between Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis? I have not. What's the word? OZ62 looks so good. Couldn't find any info on the dartboard implementation though. Wanted to see what that looks like. Is it the new one? The new standard, was it C4 daughterboard? And Dixie is welcome. S1? Ah. Two, three, four, five, six. Two, three, four, five, six. Sits between the bottom case and weight, locks into some columns. 1 sec. Ooh. Getting some imaging here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, three, four, five, six. Two, three, four, five, six. Oh, this one had 37. Ah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. That's interesting. 62 looks good, but 400 is pricey. But it looks so good. I want to see that goes there. There. MOQ is low, yeah. Which is cool. I mean, I'm cool with it. I think like all these boards that are being done through the Bold Discord, I like that the MOQ is really low. And because I mean I feel like that's what contributes to like the turnaround time being so fast. We try to get the price as low as we can go. The bottom case holds it. I've been using it for a few weeks. Screwless daughterboard. That's pretty interesting. Two, three, four, five, six. Oh yeah, also the Lakers would. So yeah, you know, instead of going to this meetup today, I took that shift at the food bank. That's the one real nice productive thing I did. But Other than that, I just played a bunch of Splatoon and watched basketball. I watched one episode of I've been watching Better Call Saul over the last couple days. 4, 5, 6, and there's part of me that's just like, man, I gotta catch up on this. That part was Bull's idea, to be honest, but I was on board. Daughter board fits between the two pegs in the weight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Three, 4, 5, 6. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fly daughter board as well. Pog. Where'd that last strip go? What the hell? Huh? What'd I do with that last strip? What the fuck? Where'd it go? Just bought a 60, already thinking of another one? Oh, you gotta. That's how it is, man. Just have a long as fuck GST though, right? None of that fiddling around trying like the doll. The doll, I think the key of the doll was reordering things properly. Where the heck did I put it? Yo. Oh shit, it just fell. Okay. Easy mate. I haven't... Just dropped it again. I haven't done an easy mate build yet. What current boards are there are out there right now doing easy mate? I'm gonna guess nothing in 60, right? Like currently out, unless there are, I don't know. Gion has one. Right, not 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This is the last of the cuts. Appreciate you guys humoring me on this. I still need to build my doll. Whoops. So it's a whole process developing this. So I guess I could walk you from start to finish. So I finish a roll. Just doesn't matter what camera it is. 16. Okay. When I finish a roll, or when I finish enough rolls to fit in a tank, I have a 5 reel tank. What I typically do is Like I wait till the 5 rolls, or if I'm doing more than one format, like not just 35, the numbers might change. Why is this struggling to go in? What the? Hold up, sorry. Okay. Cool. Okay. Basically, you have to transfer all of the actual film, which is one long strip, from the original like roll canister, onto like what I do. Like I don't have a dark room, right? So you have to do this in the dark, which I do via like a dark bag. It's basically like a, I don't know how to explain it. It's a double zip bag that you could put your arms into, kind of like you know, like Homer at the nuclear power plant, right? But I guess like when you look at this bag, it's like it kind of functions like a garbage bag, but it also looks like a shirt, like a long sleeve t-shirt. Anyways, you put your arms in, you kind of do this in the dark blind, so you just kind of have to feel around for it. You transfer those onto these ratcheting reels, and then you put these reels into a light safe tank. And then from there, you can like process it by pouring in like the chemical liquids, you know, for the, you know, at the proper times and proper durations and temperature, in order to have these actually exposed like this. By that point then, I take it into this rig that you guys, I was kind of showing right here. It doesn't really show, does it? Yeah, this rig right here, which is a DSLR pointing downwards onto a surface with a ton of light. I don't know why I have this on right now. And I was just trying to show this off a little bit earlier. So yeah, I tether it to Lightroom so I could just do all the scans really quickly, and it's digitized all real fast. So cool. All right. So here's my thought. I think I'm gonna grab a new roll, like a roll that we haven't scanned just as of yet, but we're gonna change some settings. I wanna try some stuff here. So let's open up Lightroom. We're gonna do at least one roll. Shit. Have you faced any issues with EasyMate Molex? I read somewhere it has a really short lifespan. Does it? Oh, I posted this to Instagram recently. This and oh, I guess I could show the Sabrina Carpenter stuff. I appear to be clear to do that. Well, we'll find out. Anyways, I shot Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, this is not Sabrina Carpenter. That's Allhex. That was if you guys remember, Allhex was here. We built the Iron 160. This was the photo I took. You can find the clip of me taking this photo, if you so please, as well as this one too. The rest of these are in San Francisco. I mean, I can scroll through them. It's not that important. Sabrina Carpenter is great. This is she was here for 2 nights in San Francisco. Spill Tab was opening. So I got some shots of Spill Tab. Pretty cool. You know what's fun is like scrolling through. I like this shot a lot. How the shadows came in really bright. But yeah, it was a really cool opportunity. I mean, I think so. I was kind of mentioning, I think Sabrina Carpenter was probably the biggest show I've shot to this point. And it's just it was an opportunity because someone dropped out of it. But yeah, some of these came in pretty underexposed. We try to shoot aperture. Y'all feel that? I don't know if I just kind of felt an earthquake or if I just made it up. Some of these come out pretty underexposed. I think aperture priority. So what I typically do is I shoot an aperture priority. I load up an 800 speed film. I crank it down to about minus 1.7 earthquake. I felt a little bit of shaking, but I also, again, could have just made it up. I crank the exposure down to minus 1.7, and then I bracket plus and minus 1. So what that ends up doing is it gives me shots in a row that would be like minus 1.7, minus zero point 0.7, and then minus 2.7. And those values are like essentially like the sort of like, I don't know how to explain it, kind of like standard deviations down in exposure, which I think for concerts I typically find to be pretty useful. I think possibly because the way that I exposed on like spot or center point metering, it's gonna it's gonna kind of meter funny with how much light hits directly onto like the subject versus all of the darkness around everybody. But also because I can't be 100% certain that the light meter in my F6 is super accurate. So this has tended to give me the best results. I think it probably would be worthwhile to continue investigating a little bit more about the light meter specifically in my camera and just see if there's also any better solution to it. Anyways, this is the end of Spill tab, and so these right here are the shots of Sabrina Carpenter. These are here from the pit. She was like on this elevated stage, at least for the first song. And focus didn't hit for the first few. I also realized, I don't know. I realized pretty quickly I wasn't sure that I even had the right lens at the time. I had this 85 millimeter prime. So it could get, like, it has a little bit of reach, but I just didn't think it was enough. But it does go wide open. So I don't know. Some of these turned out like pretty nice, I think. I'll let you know if I feel a 3 magnitude. Anything less, and I can sleep through it. But yeah, Sabrina Carpenter is cool. So, one thing you might notice here, for those of you you guys might be seeing this for the first time, I have these like, so these are the standard film borders, but with an extra layer of it on top of it, and that was because I was noticing a lot of light bleeding through these like sprocket holes. And I've just kind of like re-rigged this to make this do this every time. So these film borders right here, like all this information here, it doesn't look super standard because it's supposed to actually be the same color as this like sort of black here. But one thing I want to try is closing down the aperture or decreasing the shutter speed. I'm not sure if that'll do anything about like killing some of that light spread. I'd hope so, but I'm not sure. Look at that. It even kind of did it through, which is crazy. Also far over my head. I mean, I'm just talking, and like I'm kind of talking a little bit to myself as I just am still trying to discover what's going on. I actually found one other guy who does film photography, like film shots at concerts. Like I guess either for a publication or for a promoter. This one looked kind of funny. It's one of those bad shots where catching a mid blink. Fire shots. There's a lot you cull out. Like as much as some of these were really cool, it's like they ask for not like they don't ask you for your full coverage, and you don't want to send them your full coverage. But like there were a lot that I was cutting out here just because, I mean, like in context, I think when it comes to film photography and when it comes to photography in general, in context, like seeing everything together in aggregate, it's really cool to see. But I think like in a situation here where I'm like on assignment, like you gotta cut them down, and so some of these are just like by themselves they don't look so great. And so those can kind of be like, you can determine like this one's funny because this guy right here is a security guard, and it's like, I mean, this would have otherwise been a pretty cool shot, but I didn't know that I wanted to spend as much time as I had to deliver just trying to work this out. So I don't know, funny situation. That's a cool show. What do you mean that security guard's head makes the shot? By the way, if you guys want to see any of my work and you're possibly not already following, I have 3 Instagram accounts. One of them's for keyboards, one of them's for concerts, and then the last one's for personal stuff. I've been trying to use my personal a little bit more lately for stories. But then they're also kind of like I'm reposting stuff from my keyboard or my concert ones, but I'm also posting a little bit more just like cuts on there too. So just a heads up. Why'd you take the hat off? Some of these shots are crazy. This one was Portrait. So I think the first one was Portrait, I believe. Yeah. First one was Portrait, the last one was Portrait. All the ones in the middle were Cinestill. This is the last roll. Some of these turned out real crazy. I switched over to that Moody filter at this point, so you get like the cross streaks, and it's just like diffused a lot more, which kind of had this more dreamy effect, but like really just killed the definition, which was already gonna happen because you're on film, right? So I think I need to get one of those like kind of more pure streaky filters that doesn't diffuse this much. I kind of just want to see how that would be, but last time I tried checking up for one, I was like, it's a little pricier than these others because I think I was like trying to shop on a sale. These ended up being pretty cool. So I was a little bit further out by this point, but I had my zoom lens on. It's a 70-200 f2.8. We had already been kicked out of the pit for like a solid hour by this point, but and we ended up getting some of these shots. This was the one that I ended up posting to Instagram. You know what I always kind of figure is that like I'll come back around and post like the second, third, fourth, and so on Instagram, but I'm not going quickly enough. I should be going more quickly, but it's like I also want to like, I want to go like cycle or circle all throughout all these shots that I've ever done, but I haven't finished doing any of the scans, so yeah, that's pretty much it here. 5 rolls. 5 rolls can be a little bit pricey, but I think at the end of the day it's worth it. And again, like I feel like it's something that I want to do where it's just like, yeah, no, I'll burn a bunch of expensive film if it's the biggest show I'm shooting, Hope you're getting the bag. For this, I don't know what I should disclose about. I don't know what I should disclose about that. I like a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna moderate bag. Yeah, I think let's go with that. Moderate bag. Okay. With that said, now I'm gonna scroll up and find out where we left off. So it looks like we did 94. So we want to do something in the hundreds range. So let me quickly peek around here, see what we got. Killy. There's Killy. Oh, we got Saba. Splatoon. What is this? Why was I in Santa Monica? What was I in Santa Monica for? Saba? Yeah. So what I'm looking at right now is like some really old film. You better look at that one. I love them. It's an older one. And I was pretty far back. Oh, I know what this was for. This was for my boy Andrew's art show. Back in what I guess was maybe 2018. Was it 2018? I don't know. Can't tell it for a tax evasion. That's so old. Holy. Yeah, I shot, so I'm at about 510 rolls or so. And there's just like big blocks of like rolls that I haven't gone back and rescanned with this setup. So that's kind of what the goal of doing all this is. But there's also there's also this notion that uh of the 300 plus so that I've done so far, there's chances here that I haven't done them properly. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, we could look at the Saba wood. If you're interested in the Saba wood, it's like, yeah, I'll knock it out. But past that too, though, is I think some of these scans we're gonna just do like a little tiny bit of experimentation. I think because I wanna try and see what the differences could be at different scan exposures, and we'll just kind of find out. Sounds like it'll take months. I mean, like, I know that I could power through it, but it's like I don't know how to put this other than that. Like, I kind of get in this sort of weird. I get in this weird headspace where it's like I kind of don't want to. I don't want to do it without being on stream, but at the same time, I don't know that the people who come to the stream are like people would be actually like really fully willing to watch it. So what I've been trying to do is like just try to load up or not load up, but like try to throw a roll onto an existing stream. It's like what I've been trying at least. All right. Something went really strange here. I don't know what the heck happened here. Yeah, I mean these are not going to be. There's not going to be great shots just because I was so far away, but we'll go for it. All right. So this is 104. 0104. Oh shit. 0104. We'll start at number 1, and this is a 24 exposure roll, so we'll get about 25 shots. I'm gonna do some switches for the doll, I guess, but we'll lurk and listen. Much love, bro. Thanks for the kind words. Hey, the OC62 sick. Okay. Also, one quick second. Let me make sure. You guys can hear the music okay, right? Hope you guys can. Yep, okay, cool. Alright, so I have this one weird... What the fuck? I'm just losing everything. I was just holding on to a strip. Oh, here it is. This is like weirdly cut off. I have no idea what the heck is going on here. Let's try and find out. We'll get to some keyboard stuff too, I promise. But we just want to knock out some of this film stuff first. Okay, so this, I don't know what the hell happened here. Like, what is this shot? Film stuff is awesome. I just wish I could keep up. I don't know how I never got into film/photography. I think there's a big barrier to entry, and it's just it's the money. Like, especially now, it's kind of crazy. Oh, I guess this might have been an opener. I don't know. It's a hobby right up my alley. It's fun. Definitely is. Okay, it's like I don't really fully know what I'm even shooting right now, in terms of what could be on these scans, but I'm just trying to get this out of the way. Getting priced out of multiple hobbies is a real hobby. That's true. That's very true. All right, there's a whole lot of nothing here for a while. I don't know how that happened. I'm trying to figure that out. That's pretty bizarre. So, if I understand properly, this had to have been done on a pocket camera where it automatically begins winding the film, and I have no idea how there was like frames shot at the very, very beginning of it. It's pretty weird. Or maybe it's that there's a whole lot of nothing between then and now. I guess that's what all of this is. This is just a lot of nothing. I mean, I can take these and it's just nothing. Just for record keeping, I guess. Just so that we know that there's nothing. That way I don't look at this and think like, why the hell did I not take a picture of this? I still actually, when I think about this, I don't know that this is the best role to experiment on. Just because I think it would probably be more appropriate to experiment on the roles that have like daylight shots, just because we're going to get like a lot more different types of colors. We can do it here. It's just, I just don't know if it'll be super worthwhile. I kind of trolled you, not going to lie. They're like, I hate Saba. I hate that guy. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to push up these subsequent strips into the film scroller here, just so that we can like block out the light that would come on here and start bleeding. I feel like that's the best move. Yeah, so you can see the scans kind of come in. The profile is really not correct here, like at all. So we can try to correct this now. Don't think it would hurt. Let's go right there. All right. Trying to correct this color a little bit. If anybody here is interested in Googling who Saba's openers were, in I think it must have been May of 2019, 2018. I want to say it was at Slim's in San Francisco. We could find out who this is. If anyone is interested in doing that. I mean, I guess like right now could be a time that we could start experimenting, but I just don't think it would be that useful to. All right, I'm gonna save this preset. Okay, 1 second. So we're gonna call this, what are we calling this? 0104 35 millimeters superior. And then our settings, we got, I think it's F71, 160, 100. Hey, this isn't Makers and Crafting, is it not? I kind of, it's funny, right? Like, there's a part of me that feels like, hey, if you're putting gloves on, this kind of feels like Makers and Crafting. Like, I don't know. I get the sense that, like, if you're using a copy stand, it's Makers and Crafting. Zero welcome, by the way. But if you guys hate it so much, I can switch it. What do you guys think? Should I switch the category? All right, 1 second. So we're gonna switch this preset. Should be 104. I don't know why I closed that. Wadugaki's in the building, guys. I got this initial DT here, sponsored by Wadugaki. Check out exclamation Wadugaki, or I'll punch it in here for y'all. Vintage inspired anime tees from Warugaki. Check them out. Switch it to Splatoon. I could do that. Yes, follow on... Wait, did I shoot that one already? Yes, I did. What the hell? Come on. There we go. May 2019. Was it 104? When would that have been? I think it would have been 2018. It might have been... I get this feeling it was 2018. Luffy from Alpha Wolf. I don't know. Saba... Look up Saba San Francisco Slims. I forget what this guy's name was. I should remember it. Oh, I think it's Joseph Chilliams. By the way, Broken Youth, welcome back. Appreciate you being here tonight. This one's kind of lit. Bring a little bit more light into this shot. Short roll. I've been making it take long. Let's check this out. What'd you send here? No opener listed. Damn. Well, I think one big problem is that Slims closed down. So it's just like I'm guessing that all their like data's gone. If it's not easy to find at this stage. Slim's is this venue here in San Francisco that was run by Boz Skaggs, as I understood at least. My mom was a big Boz Skaggs fan. Oh, is that? Hey, that's Saba. You know, Saba mentioned, I think while he was on this tour, he mentioned that he did a bunch of work, a bunch of recording in the Bay Area. I think that's what he said. I think it might have been for Bucket List Project, but I'm not sure. It was a long time ago, obviously. It was like 5 years ago, man. What the heck? That was like 5 years ago. That's crazy. You gotta believe that? That's hard to believe. Alright, I got one more strip after this frame. 2 a.m. on the East Coast, got a dip. Thanks for explaining film to me. Hey, I try to do what I do, but Stitch, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Very much do. bro, thanks for streaming. It's interesting to watch. Thank you, thank you. That's why I come on. We're gonna try to do a little bit of everything today, even past the film stuff. I feel like I had a bunch of stuff listed on my to-do list, so instead of doing a lot of one thing, we'll do a little of everything, I think, and hope. This mostly has nothing here. Alright, so it looks like this one's the last one, and I'm going to block out some of that light there at the end, just with one of our older rolls here. I think this was the shot that I ended up posting to Instagram a few years back. Okay, we've done like no experimentation. I think I do want to do, let's maybe do one more roll. I'm going to do one more roll here just because I really want to see some of the changes. I'm thinking about it. Maybe we don't have to do a whole new roll. I'll bring back, for example, that one problematic roll, the cross-processed roll from the Eclipse, because there's one shot on there that I know for a fact. There's at least one. There might be two. There might be way more. It's not right. That's the thing. It's not correct, and I gotta see it. I gotta do more experimenting with it. Okay. I'm gonna close this temporarily. All right, so I'm gonna go back to this library and we're gonna quickly peek around. There was one roll with Metro Boomin. That was, I don't know which one that was. 60? No. 50? No. 40? No, that's Tyler. 34 maybe? No, 34. This one is the cross-processed roll. 77. 84. Where the fuck is it? That was Jaden. 18? No, that was 21. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's 25. Okay. Roll number 25 had this picture of Metro Boomin. But I know, I really strongly feel like it's not supposed to look like this. It looks like my scan was out of focus. And that's what gets me worried, is that like any subsequent rolls that I did might have been out of focus too. But as I look at it, I'm not 100% sure. Kind of looks like it. I can make out warriors on his T. But this is a photo. I'm gonna, we'll come back to it. 25. Sorry. All right. The one I was worried about was this one. So 25 and 34. I'm gonna look at 25 and 34. '34 first, because this one eludes me. Really gotta know. Alright, as you can see that, the cast on this is quite a bit different. And that's because this is supposed to be like positive slide film, but I developed it in negative chemistry. And when you do that, it does come out as negatives, but they also come out as really crazy. So I'm gonna grab these shots here, and there's, I think, 2 shots. Maybe it's both 5 and 6 where I kind of want to see how they could potentially be redone. Excuse me. All right, so I'm gonna write 00. Oh shit! I'm gonna write 0034 here, and I'm going to, I guess, call this 38. We're just gonna throw these on at the end here. And I think at this point now, so what's gonna happen here is, like, I could take this shot perfectly fine, right? So let's just do that. I'm gonna take this shot here. That's like our control here, and that's kind of what our shots have looked like here to this point. And so you can see we still had this, you know, kind of not correct profile on this. We can come back and redo it. So this was one of the previous presets we had specifically for this role, and just everything's super dark. This one is a little bit brighter, but you can see that the cast is just not correct at all. So if I change this, and I don't know, I'm gonna go to aperture 13. I want to see what happens here. Now, obviously this is gonna, that was not obvious. Okay, take a look at this. This is the difference between F7.1 and F13. And one of the things I notice is, obviously it got a lot darker, right? But there's also a pretty noticeable difference in, like, you know, because the field is much deeper. Or sorry, the depth of field here is a lot more shallow. It looks like it's hard to find the focus of what you're trying to get. So you could be targeting, you know, like, it's just a flat piece of layer, or like a flat layer of this film. But, like, you could focus on, say, for example, the sprocket holes. You could focus on how maybe the text looks here on the data on the film borders. I think the most accurate thing is to try to focus on the grain. But in a case like this, you know, it's like not really quite as, hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna refocus this. Maybe we might have to reopen the tether. Also, definitely can see a lot of dust that just kind of appeared in, didn't we? All right, so here at this stage now, I'm gonna unclick this focus. There you go. Okay, so hopefully that gets us something maybe a little bit better. I don't know. Reset this. It's kind of the same. So, okay. Let's start with just this. I want to just start with this. So it looks like the same shot, kind of, basically. And that's fine. The two we've just done. Okay, first I got to white balance to the space in between the frames. Now we'll go here, and then we'll try to run Negative Lab Pro on this. See what happens. Oh wow, that's a huge difference. Holy smokes. Whoa. This is crazy. Okay. So that's interesting. I'm also kind of left to wonder. I'm left to wonder a little bit about the sprocket holes. I kind of want to take one of these strips off, and maybe it should be this one, just because I feel like I at some point gotta redo these anyways. Because I want to see if the light bleed ends up being a big problem between apertures. But that's kind of nuts. That's a huge difference. Like, I just thought this would be good enough. Pull this contrast down. I mean, that doesn't really do it. Pull the exposure down. Ends up still looking quite a bit different. So, yeah. I think that there's a lot of scans worth redoing. Worth redoing. Maybe it's that, say, if I come across a photo whose composition I like, I think this would be one of those times to do it. See, look, what ended up happening was that at f7.1 when we tried doing this, yeah, I couldn't even set the white balance because it was too bright. That was like one of the first issues. And then when you try like actually inverting from this, even if you tried doing whatever you needed to do, I don't know what was my plan here. 2150 minus 47. So if we tried doing something like that, like that kind of is the cast we would be looking for, but trying to run the inversion on this doesn't get you anywhere close to looking like it's accurate. In fact, I mean, obviously when you see that, like when it was flipped around, when it was inverted, everything was just white, and it's just going to invert to dark. And so I think that's kind of the issue you end up seeing with a situation like this. And there was just not enough captured because of how bright it shined through. So that's interesting. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn this off, and we're going to go to the overhead, and we're going to do some further experimenting. All right, here we go. You'll see this is our film holder, and I'm zoomed in kind of a lot here, and you can see these are the shots. This is the shot specifically that we were just looking at, and I apologize for the LEDs doing the TV scan thing, but I'm not gonna. Hold on, 1 second. I do have another light pad that might be a little bit more accurate. This one definitely has a higher CRI, but I don't know if it does the scan. All right, so turn that off. Let's try this. Is it dead? Okay, that's actually a lot better. So this one's a lot smaller. This one's a lot more accurate. We can bring the brightness down there too, just so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, so this is the roll of film. If I scoot this on out, so you can see here, what I did was I added these little film strips here to block the sprocket holes. But first of all, this guy right here, well, how do I put this? I blocked the sprocket holes because I noticed that there was a lot of weird light bleeding out of it whenever I would run the scans. I think it's a little bit unsightly, but it's a good solution if you're trying to do what I'm trying to do with it. But it's a little ugly. But one thing I noticed is that like these two sides are not equal. So I want to fix this one, but the thing is, at some point, aside from fixing it, I want to test something to see whether or not some of these, like the light bleeding, is actually as big a problem as it needs to be. So I'll show you guys what I do here is that you can actually, it's not opening it up, it's pulling a part out. So here we're pulling this part out right here. I took these two screws out, And then, yeah, this thing just slides out. And that's what this is. And we were working on this a little bit, you know, a little while back. So one of the things is that like it needs to kind of like sit in right here, but then when you do that, I think I cut this too thin, so then you'd end up having some of this stuff like some of the sprocket holes still kind of peek out a little bit of light. If you try to pull it out just a little bit, then you get a little situation where it might start covering the frame because it's like jutting out too much. So we gotta figure something out about fixing that. So I'm gonna just take this off. It's just a long strip of film that I did cut off so that we could still see through it and see the data on the film borders. But we're just gonna take that out for now at least. And I'm gonna put this back in, and now we'll only have the borders. The fuck did I put the screws? Oh, here they are. We're just gonna have the film borders covered on one side. And I just want to do this because I really gotta know whether or not the light bleed changes per the aperture. Let's find out. So I'm gonna reel this back in. Put that in right there. That's the same shot. Okay. Assume smaller aperture will produce less bleed. And I think I think the Negative Lab Pro, I think it was the plugin, not the equipment place. Like the equipment that I got a lot of this stuff from is called Negative Supply. The plugin people are Negative Lab Pro. I think Negative Lab Pro suggested this, and then I think I kind of brushed it off. And Sinvec, I don't know if you were the one that was kind of more encouraging me to experiment with it, but I think it's worthwhile now at least. So I'll leave my words, especially if that was you who encouraged it. Let's find out. Okay, so I need to line this properly. Ooh, sorry. How is this? Come on, bro. Oh, so I know you guys watch Better Call Saul? Man, I'm like 4 episodes into the last season. I guess part 1. Bro, so fucking crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to F7.1 here. And also I realized I think I might still have that autofocus setting on, so turn that off. Alright, here's F7.1, and only one of the side sprocket holes are covered. There's a lot going on. I guess maybe we could use these two to compare. Was it this? No, this. So let's reset this one. So the question is whether or not, I don't know, I've heard it's good, just got a bit bored with Breaking Bad towards the end. Also, I'm just tired of shows about the bad guys. Or, I see. Okay, so this one is a little hard to tell whether or not there's actually a problem here. But I do think we have to go and just try it out. This is going to be hard, I think, regardless. So maybe it would be more worthwhile to do like the first frame. Is this first frame? Oh man. Maybe this one. Let's go to the third frame. This shot's pretty funny. He's just making a funny face, but this is also a good shot because of like the actual the actual negative here, what's on the frame. So here you could just see there's so much density to it. And what I wonder is, this one's weird because it's cross-processed, but there's so much density that I feel like there's going to be some light bleed that's going to expose here. Let's see. So I'm going to take this and then just sink this. Yeah, so perfect. There, you can see it. Okay, so that's where the bleed comes in. You can see even this one does have it a little bit, but it's just not as pronounced. That's actually pretty crazy. But we've seen this happen on, just even crazier magnitudes. So now my question is, if we go to F13, will there be less bleed? And this is not a good measure, but if I reset it and then we try now at this point, to run the inversion. Let's see what happens. It's still there, but to what extent? It's kind of still very fully there. All right, obviously the color cast pretty different from one exposure to another, but just in terms of like trying to really determine what's going on with the light bleed, it's actually less. So what if I just keep going? Let's go to F16. I'm just like, part of me is just like, I don't want to keep I'm going to keep running this. I'm going to keep running this until like there's a situation where you look at it like, is there no bleed in there? That's pretty much still there. If not worse than before. Okay, I think this is kind of just like the algorithm looking at the differences. Like it's the same shot. But it's looking at the differences in the color values that were taken from the negatives. And I think like some of it, like this one we want a smaller aperture, but it looks like it's blown up more than before. And so in comparison to the 7.1 situation, it's not as bad, but it's worse than the F13. All right. Oh, whoa. Why are we at ISO 125? Does it... Wait, why are we no longer at... Are we at auto ISO? What the hell is going on? 1 second here. That ISO value is like kind of changing. Look at that. You see that? 1 second. I gotta figure this situation out. ISO. We are on auto ISO. What the fuck? How the hell did that happen? F100. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's get back to it. All right, now that's choosable. That was weird. I didn't even notice. Have we been doing auto ISO this whole time? I don't think I go to F100, unfortunately. But what if we tried F45? What I'm going to guess is that it's just going to be dark or... What if I tried inverting this? Time to bust out the pinhole. I think this is like smaller than a pinhole. Holy shit. That actually worked. That's pretty crazy, if you ask me. But you can see that burn's still there. That burn is definitely still there. And it's being more pronounced. So I think you just gotta keep these blocked. I think that's just the key. Gotta block it. With that said, I do think there's actually multiple benefits of going with smaller apertures, not tiny, not immensely tiny. But for one is like getting things in focus, like getting the scan in focus is much easier. Just because of the depth of field. So I think that's one move. And then the second move, obviously, is for a situation like this where we've lost a lot by going at a large aperture with the exact same ISO and shutter speed. So your scan exposures have to be different. And that's something that I didn't actually think that would be a huge issue, because I thought that when the RAWs get captured like this, these .nef RAWs, I thought that this would just be enough to basically function like this. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but like, I thought that like, I know it sounds stupid, but I thought that there was enough recoverable from this to produce this, and that's just not true. And I find that pretty crazy. What a pretty smile. She was nice. She was a coworker. So I had a coworker, and then this was her roommate, and then her roommate also became a coworker. Yeah. So they were both my coworkers at one point, and then they both left. But anyways, they were both very friendly. Anyways, so damn, that's what I have to say. Well, I guess we gotta figure out what to do about that little strip. Okay, let's get back to business here. So this is our strip from before. If I recall correctly, this is about, oh shit, can't see that. This thing right here, it's hard to see because I just brightened this up. This thing right here should be about 5 millimeters, and I can measure it. But we just need to do one that's better than this, because I guess this one wasn't good enough. It was just a little bit too thin, and it caused problems. So we could bring out our handy dandy trimmer. That's a very complex coworker story. Yeah, it's a very poorly told story. My bad. My bad. All right, how can we best cut this? There's a big problem, which is that this piece of film that I've just kind of had left over from cutting is now too thin to line up with any of this stuff. Shit. So that's kind of stupid. Now I need to find a strip that's about this length that has nothing on it. And that's kind of fucked up. Because I don't think I have any that are like this necessarily. Let's find out. I guess I gotta look. That's the key. Just gotta look. My honest guess, it's gonna be a while before I find it. Alright, I'm looking. I'm looking. Oh boy. We did a co-exercise stream with CG1. You know, I did tape. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Well, fuck. Then I need to find a piece of paper. That's the problem with that. It's a good idea though. Let me think. That's actually a fucking brilliant idea. Hold on. Alright, I found a receipt for my CRP order, so I'm gonna cut off the side that has my address on it first. What are you doing for exercise these days? I go to the food bank. I get a little sweat there. And then when I get motivated enough, I try to go for bike rides, but it's been like 2 weeks. Or I try to do Legree, which has also been like 2 weeks. So yeah, that's what I do. I also have a pair of 20-pound dumbbells here, which is only gonna get you so far. But I have weakened up enough so that I think they're probably useful enough again. I just need to use them. I used to play Ring Fit. Remember Ring Fit Adventure and how everyone was trying to do Ring Fit Adventure for a hot minute because, the pandemic? I was playing Ring Fit for a minute. It's pretty interesting. It's like, some of that shit does actually get tiring. Like, I know it's like goofy as fuck. But it does actually get pretty damn tiring. Sorry, 1 second. It does get pretty damn tiring. The thing, though, that I really hated about Ring Fit is that, like, you can set, like, your fitness level, but, like, I don't know how to explain this. There are some exercises... Man, how do I explain this, man? It's really hard to explain, but there is one thing that really pissed me off about Ring Fit. Shit, you gotta line this up, like, right. Hold on. Sorry. I can't talk and do this at the same time. It's actually kind of hard. So, like, you could just set your fitness level as just like a number. So you could set your number to, like, I don't know, 20. Just for example, say you're at level 20, right? And then the problem was that, like, every exercise for that session is at a level 20. And the thing, though, is that, like, I don't find that all exercises are equal. There are some exercises that are way harder than others in that game. Kind of ridiculous. Like, you can't set levels for individual exercises. And that annoyed the crap out of me. Rather than make the film extension of the paper, what if you line it at the front edge of the paper and trim the... Yeah, that's a good point. Is that what I want, though? Let me think. Yeah, let's do it. I'm a fucking idiot. I think I might need a new piece of paper. This is fucking stupid. Oh, wait, this is perforated. Bicycling stream might be a blast too. Oh, here's one issue about trying to do Ring Fit, is that the last time I did a Ring Fit stream was out when my streaming setup was in the living room where I had way more space. I don't have an honest belief that I have enough space here to be able to perform all of the movements. But, I mean, if you guys really want to see it, I can. I think someone was mentioning that speed running Ring Fit, which you could do, because I don't know if you guys are aware, if people here haven't played Ring Fit. Ring Fit is an RPG. And so, like, your attacks are dictated by the exercises you do with the equipment, right? Which is kind of funny. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. I forgot where I was going with that. I got focused on putting this tape on. I wonder if I need to tape this side, because I feel like there's a chance that this side's going to get kind of... Like, if I'm trying to trim two at once, there's going to be, like, a weird, crazy alignment situation that happens. So I'm a little bit worried about that. So let me think about this. I got to think about this. I could run double... Yeah, I have double-sided tape right in front of me because this is what we used for the actual... Yeah, I think this is the move. I hope it is, because I've already begun. Oh, I think this is too long. Okay, let's fucking do this. Alright, this is fucking stupid because this side's not straight. God. Oh, shit. Alright, hold up. There's a way. Also, I think it might benefit us to have a light turned on. Could be useful. I don't know. I'm gonna turn a light on. I only have so many chances left with this this strip of film. Ah, my eyes! Ah! My eyes! Holy shit, you get it ripped on Ring Fit? Oh, I remember I was talking about speed running. I remember someone was talking about speed running Ring Fit, and it was like you just, I don't know how to explain it. Like you just like you go on like the easiest level, and then like you change all the settings, and it's just like really stupid. Wait, so does this guy end up having pictures of him being really ripped? Oh yeah, that guy got like pretty fit, huh? Alright, what's my move here? Alright, first of all, I think the first thing I'm gonna do is measure this guy out. Okay, so that's that thick. Just needs to be a little thicker. So I think that the key is I don't know. I take I take this pencil. I'm gonna mark that, and then I'm gonna mark that other motherfucker. I think it's that. I'm gonna do the same thing on, I guess, this side. So I think the key is to just cut like this. One second while I try to get this right. Okay, so then from here, I'm gonna tape this down. I'll just see how well this goes. There's a chance this could go south, but we gotta do it. Okay. I'm gonna take this off. All right, here he goes. Here goes nothing. All right, so there it is, and now I have to take off this fucking thing. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck. Did that really happen? Hold up. Oh, bro. There's now this, like, paper residue here. Kind of. I guess it's like glue with some of the paper. How did that happen? I don't know. I guess like... So I put on this double-sided tape in between the film and the paper just to like make sure that it was like lined up okay. And then I guess... I don't know. Like that adhesive just kind of like adhered more to the film on this one side. I did put like, I put strips. I guess I put 2 strips, one on this end, one on this end. And one side went awry. Now, I don't think, this shouldn't actually be a problem because there's very little of this that actually gets exposed by the spot that it's going to be in. So give me 1 second. I'm going to grab that piece. I realize I haven't even taken it. Also, I don't know how... Here we are, almost 2 hours into stream. I don't actually know how much other non-photo stuff we're going to do today, but we're going to try. Okay, so this is the side with nothing. I can take this off now. I took out that little piece of film. We'll zoom in a little. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is the same technique I did last time around, which is to kind of just slide this in and hope that this is better than what we had from before, like a little bit thicker, and so that we don't have to jostle it around so much. And so you can see the part where all the residue was, it's like, I mean, it's on this side. It's not going to get exposed here by this part. And so from this point here, what we need to do is just kind of, again, go back and put on some double-sided tape just so that it can like stay on this. But I also kind of have to remember, where did I put the tape to begin with? I don't remember. I think I tape, yeah, this bottom side, if I recall correctly. So if I put tape here, shove it here, what's gonna end up happening is, well, I guess real quick I can find this out super easily. Oh, it's to the top. I see. Okay, so the film blocks it from the top. Yeah, so I have to actually tape this along this upper edge. I really want to take off that adhesive. It's kind of annoying, but okay, doesn't matter. I don't care. Who cares? I don't care. Also, not fully sure how or what I did last time around. Sorry, I realize kind of a little bit off the screen here. Okay, so I kind of made a crease right there. And then I guess I want to crease this here too, just so that it can kind of bind a little bit better to that edge. Same thing here. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to want to put some tape down, just like thin pieces of double-sided tape on either of these sides. So now I guess we're just going back over this. What's that gizmo called? Seems very specific. There's a name for it. I mean, this thing right here is called a film holder. I mean, this comes from Negative Supply. It was pretty pricey, and also I think at this stage now outdated. But there's like alternatives now that should be much cheaper than what I got this for, but it is nice to use. Lining this second piece of tape up is kind of annoying. Okay, I think / hope this is good enough. We'll find out. Oh, I wonder if that was too much tape. I think I might have put it on too deep, but we'll see. Okay. So I'm just gonna go with this. In fact, I guess another thing we could do We could also tape it from the top as well, just so we can be sure that it stays in place. Man, my palms are sweating just kind of working with this. My dexterity is not so hot. You ever get that feeling that sometimes you have crack hands? I get that every now and then. Sometimes I have crack hands, not all the time. Might be all that crack. I get the sweaty palms. All right, well, there it is. I guess we can find out how it is. Jeez. Okay, time to turn off these lights again. Let's test this out. I get the PCP hands. Oh. Oh, I see. By the way, guys, we're like super close to 1,500 followers, as I'm learning. I'm just getting this in right now in my earpiece. We're very close. Let's see how well this works. Hey, I think that's good. For now, at least. I hope. It feels like a little sticky. I think I put too much tape. So like, how do I describe it? I think like I was supposed to put tape on these edges so that it just stays in place, but I think I put it like in too deep, and there might be like a little bit of tape sticking out. So I don't know if that's gonna be a real problem or not. 5 to go? Wait, what did 5 to go what? This seems good though. Should I try adjusting this? Feels a little bit sticky. I'm gonna... Let's work with this. Now everything's dark again. Yeah, I think I can see what this problem is. 1 second while I try to troubleshoot this. Okay. I think I've cut off the tape that I wanted to cut off. Hopefully this gets rid of that stickiness. Oh boy, I'm sweating. I'm sweating working on this, man. Oh, crack hands. No, what the fuck? All right, a little bit of a fail right there. Try it again, and maybe. All right, now let's try it. Okay, I mean, I guess before we even put it back into place, let's just kind of see if, does this scroll through more easily now? I think so. Oh, thank you for that stretch. Oh, I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. I don't know, it still seems a little funky, but you know what? I think it works, so I don't want to do any more. I don't really want to mess around with this for that much longer. I'm just playing with this now. Okay. I'm good. Alright, just trying to get this aligned right before I switch back to Lightroom. fuck? Man, I can't get this shit. 1 second. God, I got so much shit everywhere. Y'all ever get that feeling? All right. Cool. So cool. Got so much sugar all the time. All right, let's try this. Let's try this shot now. Thanks again, guys, for humoring me on all this. So this is F20. But I'm also going to do a couple of, let's do F13. Also, what shutter speed do you think is good? Is there a negative lab pro? Negative lab pro shutter speed. At least 90 CRI. Did I say anything about shutter speed? Your camera meter's recommendation. They say F8 to minimize vignetting. But I think it's also good for, I mean, there's also, So this says, okay, I don't like this. You know why I don't like this? I don't like this because what it's telling you to vary here is the shutter speed. And it's saying, hey, maybe overexpose, but have this handled via shutter speed. What I don't like is that the brightness of the your light source is kind of, I don't know, man. Something about this I don't like. There's something here that doesn't sit well with me. Okay, so we did F20, F13, and F7.1. And we did F7.1 before, but we're doing it again. Okay. So here, you can't even choose a white balance, so that's like a problem. With F13, I kind of also want to do F10 too. I should have done F10. In fact, I can delete this, and then we can do F10. Okay, so that one's actually selectable at F10. And we're gonna do all of these. We're gonna see what the differences can be. Maybe just a straight, like a straight inversion first. So we'll go standard 0, call it neutral. Let's also change it to 2.3. And then we'll just do that for all of these. Okay, so those are the three. Let me also reset the crops. See what we're able to ascertain from them. This is just straight. This is what it tried to figure out from the photo that we had. And just right off the bat, I think this F13 one is actually the best. One thing I want to maybe do is zoom in. Oh shit. The fuck? See the differences in this guy. Kind of looks the same throughout. What I wonder is, what if I adjust the shutter speed instead of the aperture? What's gonna happen? Now, part of me thinks, well, what about both? Well, the exposure is gonna change, like if I try to go too good on either side. But let's just try it. Let's go F13 and 1/100th of a second. See, so one thing I worry about is that the grain we want? And so here I'm trying this without having the live view open. And there's a noticeable difference. What if we go like 1/1000th? Trying to check differences in the grain. It's a little hard to tell because I kind of like got misaligned now at this point. And also it's dark as fuck. Let's go like this. Different color cast again, probably because it was so dark. It's 1/100th, and that is 1/1000th, and you kind of lost a lot of color there. Huh. Yeah, pretty crazy. Wow, the grain is okay, so you can see that there's like some motion blur. Cause yeah, lowering that shutter speed like crazy is helpful in getting all this grain back. I didn't notice how significant that would be. All right, let's, I think we're just gonna keep playing with this. I think that's the only way. You just gotta keep playing. Whoops. There's gotta be like an optimal point, I think. You get the colors right, you get the grain right, you get the aperture right with the focus. So that looks pretty good. Like I'm just looking straight into his nose as the grain checker. What about his lips? Somehow, like grain wise, you gotta go real fast, I feel like. So what if we go to, oh shit, 1/1000th again, but then we go back to our F8. Not F7, 1, but F8. Easier to say, that's for sure. Which one was our 1/1000th? Was it that one? I wonder if maybe the inversion is just bringing that out like crazy. I'm just looking at his lips. I don't know, man. I think a key. You know what my takeaway is? I could do all these 500 rolls, and I could just do them however. And what that'll give me is kind of like a digital contact sheet. Right? It's just like I'll check for literally what compositions I liked, and then I think just no matter what, I have to do rescans. Like I have to do rescans if I ever want to kind of like have the picture be the way I want it to be. I think that's the key. Like there's just like so many variables here. Like I'm looking at this and I like what this has done. But the colors aren't right. But in terms of how the inversion showed what's there, I like it. Some of these other colors are better, but it's like a further consideration that I have to kind of make when dealing with all this. Looks awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh shit. You know, I realize that like I'm looking at this, you guys are looking at this through a stream, and like they might not look very, very different to you guys, but I'm just like I'm left to wonder here. Like we have all these different things that have just happened, or like all the differences between each of these photos, and like I got to decide like now, you know, obviously they're different, but which one do I like the most? You can see it's just minor differences. So this guy right here, I'm guessing this was when I had the live view off. Actually, I've been having live view off for a lot of these. Hold on. Let's bring this back up. Hold up. Does this help if I go F13 at like 1/250th? We're gonna find out. Doing discovery. Those high CRI scanning beds are pricey. Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy because they like lifted that price a lot since I got it, or since I got mine. I have the 95 CRI one, and I swear to you that like when I bought it, it was like a third of the price it is now. It's pretty crazy. But I also only have the 95 one. That seems pretty comparable. It's like taking a look at this grain here. Actually, if not better. So I think you do have to keep this fucking live view open. I just forgot for like the last 5 or 6. Yeah, I think so. There's live view open, live view not open with the same exact settings. It's crazy. I don't know what. Like I think the one where it's not open is considerably worse. I have no clue why. Kind of ridiculous, but apparently I kept it off for many in a row. Okay, well, I guess we'll go with this. What did this look like before? That's what it looked like before. I totally changed the angle of it. Bro, I'm kind of hungry. You guys hungry? I'm kind of hungry. Let's go with this, but also I've made no other changes to this, and I think it's worthwhile too. Let's go with like highlight weighted, mid-tone weighted, maybe highlight weighted, smooth, precise. They keep us pretty close no matter what we choose. It's pretty bright. Definitely bright. So that's where we got. This is where we were before, and this is where we are now. A lot more accurate, that's for sure. Okay, well, we've got a lot to think about. Okay, you know what though? One thing is, I want to re-scan that one Metro Boomin shot. And then we'll move to something related to keyboards. Y'all cool with that? Something. So I think I was... Why the fuck did I put this on? Gotta go to roll, I think it was 25. Yup. Gotta go to roll 25. I mean, I don't know what the hell happened, but when I scanned that before, quality looked a lot better than when I scanned this, what was it, like a month or 2 ago or whatever. Maybe a few weeks ago or a month or whatever. Don't know what the hell happened there. I'm feeling like the focus on the scan didn't hit or something. But we got some work to do here for this one shot. And this is, I guess, the fun of rescans. Should be, oh shit, should be this shot. Blow this out. We're going to change this to 25. And I guess I'll call this 38. Because I'm presuming, yeah, that went up to 37. Okay. So let's just try this now. Okay. So here we go. I want to look and find out if there's a big significant difference between this scan I just did and the one I did however long ago. This already right off the bat does look significantly better. As far as I can tell. I'm gonna go to as shot, and then I don't know which one. I think it's that one. Okay, so let's zoom in. Yeah, what the hell? I don't know what happened there. I don't know if this whole roll was out of focus, but look at that. think the scan was out of focus last time around, and I just wonder how many times I've done this. How many times I just had an imperfect scan. Let's take a look at the borders. So you can see here, a little bit cut up, a little bit beat up there. You go to F13. And it's kind of crazy. I mean, I recognize it right off the bat, but you know what? Let's redo. Actually, no, that was already fine. Oops, I don't know why I reset. Midtone weighted, shadow weighted. Either was fine, honestly. Honestly, this looks totally fine. Yeah, wow, okay. Well, that solves that. It's just a bad scan, and I think I gotta be more mindful. One of the problems is that, like, in a case like this, these borders get a little bit hard to sort of read. But again, I gotta be better at it. Like, even this looks crazier now, even though the scan is better. Yeah, you can't even use the same preset either because the aperture and like the whole content of the image is different. So just to demonstrate that, I'll close this up. Just to demonstrate that, that is pretty different from that, right? That's like the way that I have to look at this now is that this is different data that's been captured. And so this is what I don't like. You know what I don't like is where it says set your aperture to this and then set your shutter speed to your camera meter's recommendation. What if your camera meter is bad? What if the way that like it's being metered is like the thing is it just says recommendation. Are you center pointed? I'm guessing that like you gotta be metering to this point like in between frames, like where there's nothing exposed, I guess. Trying to do that is like, I don't imagine that to be super crazy simple. You gotta fine tune it just right, like in terms of where where you're scanning from. It's weird. So for me, what I got to imagine is the way your scan is, like how you expose the scan as a digital image depends on what the actual film image is. Because like as we saw in that 34 roll here, we had a situation where like sort of almost back to back, you take a look at F7.1 160, the density of this and just the content of the image is vastly different, like wildly different from here to here. But you can see that these the borders look the same, but what's going to happen here is totally different. And can you definitively say that like this is better than this? Maybe. Is this better than this? I don't know. Just I think it depends on the photo. And so like it's when I look at this, it's like there's an art to scanning. Like scanning is an art in a sense. That's what I think, at least. I don't know. Anyways, let's do some keyboard stuff now. There's a part of me that wants to I want to publish a new video. We were working on some of these, right? And then one of the problems was that some of these ended up having like weird little tiny pockets of frame drops. So that kind of sucks. This one around like the 13-second mark. Right there. There was like less than a second where it's just like the frames just dropped. And I'm kind of just like, I don't really want to figure this out anymore. You guys are going to point this out, especially Sinveg. Sinveg always with the troll comment saying, what the hell happened there at the 12-second mark? But, you know what? I'm just like, let's just get this type test up. Oh, shit. But I need to come up with a closed captioning review, right? That's a problem. All right, and I guess I'll toss this one real quick because I don't even know if this is the one I want. All right. Upload videos. Let's do the doll. I want to do the doll. Ooh. We need some cow emojis. Cow emoji. Oh, there's also that, what was it? Windows period? There's also these included Windows cow emojis. But I want to see if there's any more fun ones we can find on Google. Also, if you guys know of any good cow emoji websites, don't hog it. Share them. Share them with us. Don't hog all the cow emojis now. Damn, some of these are lit. How are there so many? I mean, you could just construct these out of whatever, right? I mean, I think that's the big thing. If you can think it, there's a cow emoji for it. You know what I mean? Love cow emoji. That one's that one's pretty cute. Oh, that one's fucking good too. This one right here. Oh, emotions. Sleepy. Oh, these sleepy ones are not that good. Hold on, let's sleep cow emoji. Hell yeah. I want a good sleeping one. Man, some of these are trash, man. Some of these sleep ones are trash. Oh, that one's kind of cute. I kind of like that one. All right. What do we put in this? Emo Go-Go Hybrid Black. Oh, should I flip this? I think it would make sense to flip this, like put this on that side. Also, let's put the word keyboard there. Ah, yeah. What do you think? Oh, that's fantastic. All right, so we got here. Turn on CC for build review. Doll keyboard by Funkit. So what do we have in here? We got Canon Oh, I think I need to change the C key. The C key, I think, has a bad leaf. So, like, it only works when you press really hard. Hydrangea, plateless, Emo Go-Go, hybrid, black switches, sprit slow, extreme 5. Hey, yo, spring roll! Welcome. 68 gram springs. I think we did TX stabilizers, right? TX R3 1.6 millimeter stabilizers. Plateless. I guess what we call it? Plateless. I guess it's just called O-ring gasket mount. I guess. I should make my name in caps so Chris reads it louder. No, I think it's that you need a greeting in your name. Like, hey, yo. I think that's the situation. All right, real quick, I gotta check my current YouTube video. I don't know what else I normally put in there. What else did I throw in the description here? Plate, mount, PCB, I guess, only if it's like not a, I don't know. Okay, we got switches and keycaps. Oh, the build video. I don't know if it's published yet. Is it? It might not be. CG Buen VODs is what I need to go to. Is that, do I have a command for that? I might have a command for that. Where are the VODs? Oh yeah, hey, there's VODs. There's a VODs command. Yeah, I don't think the doll build is up yet. Okay, so we'll not put that. Yeah, my name is tailored towards the stream. All right, let's go like that. No, it's not made for kids. Add an end screen. Yes, let's take that. But oh, that's a good length. Save. Add cards. Yes, to a channel. The channel will be corner blockers. Corner blockers. Oh, the C. You see, sometimes the C doesn't come up. All right. Did I really put in teaser text? I think turn on CC for build review. Oh, I think CC below for review. And then we put in like, comment, and subscribe. I need to change that C switch, man. All right, save. All right, add subtitles. All right, this is the situation we got where we put this in, but I guess I'll just do this on the fly here. Doll by Ankit. Oh, that was pretty right on cue. Boom. All right, doll by Ankit. I love this keyboard. I don't even know what to say past this. This is a great keyboard. Oh shit. D's. This is a plateless keyboard that was designed very well. You say that about every damage? No, I actually love this one. Like, I think that, like, design-wise, it was really cool. The way the O-rings fit on those, like, that gasket area of the PCB. I like that it's plateless. But I also really like the low front height. That's the big thing. And then it's just like, I don't know what to say past that. I mean, it's also got a really nice side profile. Designed very well. Okay, also, I need to... this is a plate. Oh, this should go here. Well, the use of O-rings in the gasket portions of the PCB is motherfucker, you fucking dick, is a lot nicer than the use of adhesive pour-on or oh, you fuck. Even gasket socks. Those are like the front, a low front height, and it's also got a really nice side profile. Just going off on a tangent about lentil dishes. All right, that's fair. There's really not that much more to say about this keyboard. It's fantastic. I don't know I don't know a whole lot about lentils other than lentils are good. I mean, I guess we can just dull. I guess I could just copy this. Oh shit. Yeah, how about this? Let's just put this in here. Should I put the second A in? I guess I'll put the second A in. Yeah, that was a lentil dish, yes. Is lentil a vegetarian? Vegan? I would presume so. I think. I have no reason to believe that it is not. Alright, what is our overall score on this? Doll. Yeah. Oh, we'll figure that out. Figure that out later. Okay. Let's see. I think so. Okay, this is way too long. This should be a little bit longer, but this is probably still too long. Anime art desk mat, but doesn't even watch anime poser. It's not even a... It's an OC anime character. You should see his sponsor. Am I right? Lentil tastes like sad chickpeas? Nah, man. It's so good. Man, you know what? I should have gotten some dal today. I should have gotten dal when I built this. There's like a... There's a place that sells dal just half a block from here. Also, hey, by the way, Randy Ocean, did you go to the meetup today? I totally missed it. Totally missed the notifications about it. I totally missed every notification this week. It's crazy. Can you believe that? Nope, I couldn't get a ticket. Ah, okay. Alright, well, I wasn't alone then, I guess. Tickets sold out pretty fast. Makes sense. I mean, I didn't even see the message because apparently I didn't have the gatherings role. Oops. This is probably too long. I'm not gonna put that period there. I don't really put periods. Also, let's just change it to exquisite. Exquisite out of 10. There you go. I guess I'll also put this here, but I might take off a lot of the parenthesized stuff. There we go. Does this work? That's too long. I think maybe what I need to do is cite a source. Put the proper attribution. I'm allowed to do this, right? There's no legal ramification for taking from Wikipedia. Source. Wikipedia. There. Am I in the clear now? No idea, probably fine. What's the licensing like on Wikipedia articles? Or maybe, I don't know if it changes per Wikipedia article. Love. And then I'll take out the word. I use the word really a lot. Also, do you guys ever hear about how you shouldn't use the word very? It's kind of like an excessive word. Creative Commons, gotta get their donation somehow. Maybe extortions. So does Creative Commons mean I can use it? Or no? should I use Chat GPT? Is that too fast? Also, I haven't really been paying attention. That one seems really long. And this one seems maybe like it's possibly slightly too short. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, should we just do this? Let's just do this. Unless you guys tell me I should get rid of this, I'm just going to leave it. I did cite Wikipedia as the source. Wikipedia, do I need to put a date? That's probably fine. Okay. Next. Private for right now. Okay. Well, I guess we could just. It looks like it's done. 4K fully uploaded at this point and processed. It is. Okay. Cool. All right, let's do this, guys. Also, you know what I keep forgetting to do? I keep forgetting to ping. I keep forgetting to ping the group. So 1 second while I sort this out. YouTube. new doll type test public. All right. It is live, guys! Exclamation YouTube. I'm gonna ping the videos channel. New videos. There it is, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, fool. Alright, I feel so accomplished today. I've learned a lot. Okay, you know what we need to do? You know what I think is worthwhile to do? We should probably go back and look at our schedule because we've gone totally off track. So let me pull that up. Also, let's put this back in order here. I've gotten totally off track of schedule. Remember how we did that schedule stream a while back? Yeah, I've been like streaming 4 days a week instead of 5. I think for now I'm gonna like schedule like I'm only streaming 4 times a week, and then if I can get the 5th, I'm gonna do the 5th. But I have actually been enjoying 1 extra day. I have. Okay. So we haven't done our Victus Sin yet. But you know what I think we're going to do is I think I'm going to take those Gap Black inks from that, put it on brass. Even 4 is a lot of streams per week. I don't think I'd have the energy every week. I did at the beginning of the year. It was like I'm starting to feel the effects of it, especially as I'm like picking up concerts. It's like oh wait, this is slightly incorrect. This goes here. And I think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. So should we do the Sin tomorrow? I guess we'll do the Sin tomorrow. No. We gotta tune. No. What am I doing? Yeah, I guess so. We're gonna do this in tomorrow. And then we're gonna take those Gap Black inks from that series. And then I guess we'll load up that keyboard with something else. I don't know yet. I gotta think about it. I gotta think, you know, because, okay, so here's one thing that I'm looking at. You know what I think is really stupid of me? What's really stupid of me is that I have some boards where, I have some boards where, like, I only have one variant. Like, I don't have a second PCB or plate. And then they have tactiles in them. And what makes that hard is that, like, I guess I just buy way more linears than tactiles. So then I end up having, like, a bunch of, like, boards where I have multiple assemblies for them. And then, like, they're, like, all linear. So I feel like, for example, I got this, this concrete keyboard. Where the fuck is it? This guy right here. This one has my tactile cherry grays. And that should not be the case. I think it was just, I was trying to go for like a funny theme here where everything seemed gray. You know, there's a gray concrete. I got the silver plate. We use TA90, which kind of has that like faded gray. You put the gray switches in there and it's heavy as fuck. I'm going to take that out. And I think I want to use that in something that I have multiple assemblies of. Throw in some linears in here. The Sirius, I guess I would rebuild again at some point. Like what I'm thinking maybe is I'll desolder the Gap Black inks. From the Sirius. Man, I gotta think about that. Shit. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna put the Silk Blacks in here. Gateron Black inks from Sirius. Shit. I think then here I'm gonna tune, I guess, spring swap. I'm gonna spring swap the tactile. I guess this is a desolder day. Desolder tactile gray. Yeah, this might be it. Desolder tactile gray. We're gonna desolder a bunch of stuff this day. The Honeyboard HB60 has these. One of my assemblies has the. I think they're like JWK tropical switches. Want to spring swap that too. I guess we'll do the spring swap of the tactile gray. Okay, I think that would be good for tomorrow and Monday, presuming that I stream tomorrow and Monday. I think one of the big hitches is that, like, if I get contacted to shoot a show, like, sometimes it happens day of, and if it's a really good show, I'll do it. But also, another thing too is that I've been like trying to watch Better Call Saul, so that also is going to take a little bit of my time. It's going to take a little bit of my time too. So here's what I'm thinking. We haven't done a Friday stream in a while. Yeah, we got to do a Freaky Friday. Yeah, there's a lot of these. It's just like I'm moving all this shit around. I'm thinking, no. Okay, give me 1 second. Maybe I'll move these to Tuesday. Gorilla Picnic, welcome. What are you up to? I'm planning my stream schedule. And I'm thinking about how to sort of, I don't know, deal with my days here. Optimistic Ohms, welcome back. Yeah, oh man, we got a lot of shit. Oh, this is funny. Okay, a lot of these, well, I haven't received them, so I'm just gonna, oh, what the fuck, shift these down. Yeah, we're definitely we got content for a while, especially if I shift from 5 streams a week to 4, as I kind of have already been doing, and I think even in the case of this week, technically 3. Did we do 3? It's either 3 or 4. Depends on when you start your weeks. Yeah, I don't know. Depends on when you start your week. Okay. Anyways, so this, damn, we're already almost in May. That's fucking wild. Oh, also, I don't know. Oh, here's another thing real quick. I just got to mention, apparently, like, I think like sometime last week, maybe it was last Sunday or so, somewhere around this time was my 4-year streaming anniversary. And I just forgot. Oops. Nothing alerted me. That's the weird thing. Oh, here's a bunch of tuning streams. Happy 4 years. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. I guess I'll just bring up a tuning stream here for something. I don't know what. So I'll do that. Oh, apparently there's a birthday this day, which I guess got added to this calendar. That's a big milestone, though. Congrats. Yeah, no, it's pretty crazy. Thank you. I appreciate it. And a lot of fucking streams. Oh yeah, fuck, my name's just right there, isn't it? Oh well. You guys, most of you guys know my name already. I try to hide it, but I'm not doing that right now. Alright, how about this? Is it hidden yet? Fuck. No? God, that just doesn't hide. Okay. I also have a Lakers calendar, which doesn't even... I don't think it's been updated for a while. Alright, let's see. I'm just, like, dragging a lot of these down. Okay, I don't think I'm going to stream next Sunday. Don't know why, just have a hunch. Let's do... Oh, maybe let's do something like this. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Also, this makes no sense. I'm gonna move that back out. I guess let's do, I don't know, either the Sirius or the HB60 with the tactile grays. Tactile gray. I mean, probably the HB60. Yeah, let's do the HB60. Yeah. Yeah, I like this week. This is a good looking week. Fuck. Maybe I'll do Thursday. Yeah. I like that. What do you guys think of that? I'll take next Saturday off. Yeah, that's nice. HB60 is so sick, dude. So sick. I'm gonna get that MTB key sponsorship. Alright, let's put in record YouTube video there. Let's do some tuning stream at some point. Let's see, my guess is tune that. Let's move. Maybe we could. All right, that's. I'm thinking about this. We don't need that. Okay. Okay, how about that? I'm gonna do... There. That's what we're gonna do. I begged for another HHKB plate from MTB Keys. There's a plate file. I have a plate file for it. I cut that palm plate for it. Alright, that's gonna be way later. Oh, you know what we need? We need a freaking we need a plate file. So the CW60 is almost done. And we're gonna do IROX for that. But he has extras. Oh, okay, fair. Do I have anything in here for that? Okay. Illustrator plate files. We gotta figure out what to do about plate files for... What is it? What am I even talking about right now? All these IROX switches. And then this will take like a solid 1 to 4 weeks to deliver. We're going to hopefully get the CW60 soon. So I'm just going to imagine... I'm going to put this here. Yeah, I'm going to put that there, even though I have no clue as to whether or not that's really going to happen. And also, it might move up. Is another thing too, though. So I'm gonna maybe take a Sunday off on May 14th. Also, I don't know if any of this makes sense because I don't even know what's going on a month from now. Dude, there's so much shit, man. There's so much shit to do. Look at all this. Is your HMKB? Not yet. Or at least I haven't received anything that indicates that it has shipped. Tune iRocks. Actually, I guess we'll tune that. Yeah. God, there's so much shit, bro. Alright, and I mean, like a lot of these, I mean, these have kind of been unprompted, but there's a lot of streams that just become chore streams. So, uh, Discord says most orders shipped. Alright, I'll have to check my email. I don't believe I received anything. Yeah, I haven't gotten anything, so. Also, I don't know why this thing is still on. Oh, it's been on the whole time. Can you believe that? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, a lot of these tuning streams, they're probably going to end up being chore streams, so. I've been wanting to, like, dress up some keyboards for some time. You can't even see this. Let's cover it up. There we go. All right. What else will come up here? We gotta do this midway. I feel like we gotta midway this at some point. Pro World. I need to get more of those little bins. That's what I need. Sunday chores. I guess we'll do like Sunday chores. Damn, there's a Y6 I haven't touched in a hot minute. Damn, all these tuning switches. Streams. Oh, here, that was it. iRocks plate design for CW60. And then I gotta figure out something else. Who is that? Oh my goodness. Voodoo with the big old raid. Welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. Oh, I almost forgot that. Voodoo, what were you up to tonight? We're going back to this planning stream here. Oh shit, we also got the snipe. We gotta do the snipe soon. What the fuck? This always happens. Where... Okay, snipe. I'm gonna throw in the snipe in here. Somewhere. Just put all the tuning on one day. That way I know where to go. Oh shit, there's multiple. Playing games? Right on. What are you playing? What are you working on? We were doing a bunch of film photo stuff, and now I'm trying to do stream planning, and I'm trying to be more realistic because I've been trying to do 5 streams or more a week through like the beginning of 2023, and I'm definitely slowing down to like 4, and I think maybe in some cases 3. No, I guess I did 4. I did 3 last week. I did 4, including today. That's a lot. No, I know, I stream a lot. But it's like, it's become like I'm kind of just streaming now, doing less keyboard stuff and more just, I don't know, co-working. Like, it's just like shit that I would have otherwise been doing off stream, you know? But, you know, I gotta be presentable for you guys. I get dressed up. You know, Coward. I don't know who Coward is. Coward was here, several streams back, making fun of how I wore jeans on stream. Like, I'm dressing up for you guys, man. Like, you want me in PJs? Like, crusty shit in my eyes? Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, 2 days worth of, mustache. The only difference is you have pants for your stream. I shave my mustache every stream. Or at least I try to remember to. Some days I forget. Alright, this is no longer going to be cherry blue. So, I don't know what this is yet. We're looking at here like a time. This is my Google Calendar for my streams. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we're going to put something in the Y6. We put some linears in there before. Those linears were trash. Thinking here. Do I have any... Oh, you know what? I have... So here's another one of those situations where, okay, this guy right here has tactile switches. And I did that kind of intentionally because I needed to find a wide enough, like plates with wide enough cutouts. That's the good thing about not having a face cam, can just stream in underwear. Oh, that's true. That's true. Sometimes I've worn my roller skates. Custom 3, welcome back. These switches are way too tight in certain plates. They were the Franken switch, is like the Panda tops, Zelio bottoms, and I don't know, whatever those stems were. I don't remember what the stems were. The Halo stems. Anyways, they were too tight in a couple of plates that I tried, so I intentionally used one where the cutouts were super wide because they allowed for you to like do the top opening. A Randy Ocean, yes. Why show your face when you can show your ski mask? That's true. That's true. I like to use it only when we're soldering. The anti-PPE. All right, so that's one with tactile. So this, and this. All three of those have tactile switches, despite me not really caring. I guess technically, I mean, this one's interesting because it's just got the brown theme, but maybe at some point I might get rid of that. This one also has tactiles. I don't even know what this has anymore. I think these are linears now. So for anyone curious about what I'm talking about here, for anyone just tuning in, what I noticed is that like I tend to buy more linear switches than tactile switches. Why? I don't know. But I just do, and I just have way more linear switches. That's just the way things turned out. And what I noticed is that like I have a bunch of like I have boards where I only have like one assembly for them, and then I have other boards where I have multiple plates and PCBs. And what I found is that like I'm running some of these tactiles, switches that I have fewer of, in those like single boards. And then that's like kind of forcing me to have like multiple linear builds for the boards where I have multiple plates and PCBs. So I think I'm going to extract all those tactile single builds, swap those to linears because like why not? And then transfer those tactiles into my multi-build builds. Yeah. That's the whole story. Anyways. But yeah, I've already found like what 3 or 4 of them at this point. I might keep the tactiles in there. Those are the cherry browns. I don't know what else has what. I think this one has the the clears, which I only have one of. Gordon Derb, welcome. But the move here is that like whatever I would run the Hyperglide clears with, I need to run like an EPPT set because I don't want to ruin anything else. I only want to ruin EPPT. So I got to think of what I would work with. So is that disproportionate? Like 5 tactile builds and like 75 linear builds? Well, no, it's that like I've done tactile builds for a lot of my multi ones, but then some of them just are relegated to like having multiple linears just because there's a lot. Birthday party. Hey, Nico Steven, happy birthday or belated birthday. Welcome. Peace, brother. I don't know. I appreciate you dropping in on your birthday. That's crazy. Hey, guys, you know what we need? We need a cheer, man. We need a little celebration. Hey! Happy birthday. From here at Crack City, we wish you a good one. All right, you know what? Oh, wait, what the? No, man, you didn't have to do that, man. You did not have to do. It's your birthday, man. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, I guess we'll have to run an interesting giveaway here. How long have we been on? We've been on 3 hours. Yeah, like I haven't really sorted out very much of this schedule. I mean, I guess I pushed things out for another month, but yeah, things are gonna change here. I'm just like I'm already tired of this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm already tired of working on this schedule. Okay. Did I have anything else to do today? I mean, kind of, but let's face it. I'm not really going to get there. I'm not going to get to these things. I wanted to tune switches tonight. Clearly that didn't happen. So I guess we didn't even have to because our build tomorrow is going to be desoldering. Okay. Cool. All right. I'm going to open up marbles. We'll wrap up, but I'm going to go find something a little bit better. I really want to try to get a say. Wait, Nico, I think isn't Ankit selling one? I think Ankit might be selling his Seisero spot. Is he? Yeah. Reach out if he hasn't already sold it. Reach out to him because, yeah, that's a whole thing. I think there's a situation where he like I guess came up on a different like a second spot. So he's trying to sell his first spot. It's a whole thing. Reach out to him. I'll let him know. It's I'm not gonna. I'm not. I don't know if I'm in my place. It's my place to talk, but yeah. I mean, you've met Ankit before, right? Just reach out to Ankit, see if he still has his thing available. Anyways, I'm gonna go over there to the drawer, and we'll find something to give away here. All right, what we got? The heck is this? Oh. Alright, I think I found something good for y'all. Just to celebrate. Yeah, let's go with this. Found something for y'all. Just real quick here. In celebration of receiving 5 gift subs from a guy whose birthday it was, I feel like I gotta give back. So here's we're gonna run this little giveaway for this is a metal keycap from Gion. It's the little frog. You guys cool with this? You guys are cool with it. I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna go. Let's ping the Discord. I'm gonna also set to followers only. Daddy Frog. All right, to all you subs out there, thank you for being subbed. You're about to get a ping. Lil Gion Alu Frog. Okay, I just pinged the sub channel. All right, so let's get it. It's in this little bag, and I'll throw in a stream sticker too. And also for the raid message, there's the raid message if you're subbed, and the raid message if you're not. Tomorrow using holy, we'll see. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. Okay. Also, do I? Oh shit! I think I might need to get through some ads. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.